What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Thought Therapy. This is a place for you to take your life to the next level. I want to welcome everyone that's new here. My name is Cameron, and this is a place where I like to talk about spiritual things as well as personal development aspects. And today I want to talk about not having a lot of friends while you're going through a spiritual awakening. Let's dive right into it, guys. Alrighty, so today, I want to talk about not having a lot of friends while you're going through a spiritual awakening or if you're on a spiritual path. I've already discussed in some past videos my spiritual awakening story and some aspects that I've gone through, and I'll link those down below. But today, I just want to talk about not having a lot of friends, or friends start disappearing from your life because you're going through a spiritual awakening. So I wrote down a few things, and the first one that I want to talk about is, you actually come into the realization yourself that a lot of the relationships that you have built through years and years of time with people or whatever, there is no depth to them to begin with. And that was a realization I had, which really made me distance myself from a lot of people. Because once I started to see the truth of the relationship, whether it was built from like an egoic relationship where there's a lot of jealousy, a lot of anger, a lot of bickering, a lot of drama, and there's a lot of these type of aspects of it, I no longer wanted to be part of it. Or we once had something in common, but now there's nothing else in common. There's no substance to the relationship whatsoever. And so for me, I really started to break away from that. But in return, it started to bring me a lot more relationships with depth. So don't be afraid to let go of people that don't have a lot of depth in your life, because they're not going to be doing anything good for you anyways. So if you're struggling with that and not finding depth with people, just let them go. Because the moment that you let go is the moment that more can actually come in. More people with depth, and the more people that are going to be more interested in the path that you are on now. The second truth that I have to talk about when you're going through a spiritual awakening and not having a lot of friends is, just the fact that you're wanting to spend a lot more alone time with yourself, and they necessarily don't understand it. I personally went through this, and I can feel for you if you're going through this, because you don't want to go out and go do all these things anymore. And I know how hard it is being this young of an age. Everyone's going out to bars, everyone's going out to party, and you're just like, I'm done with that. I don't want to do that anymore. And people aren't understanding that. And my advice to you again is let them go. Let them go. I'm not here to tell you not to have any friends. I'm here to tell you that the friends that are going to be with you throughout your life, that are going to be the most meaningful and deepest friendships, are going to be understanding of every single thing that you're going through. They might not understand a lot of stuff that you're going through at first, but they're always going to be by your side no matter what. And your intuition will tell you the people that that are going to be along with you for the lifelong journey, and the people that are not. And so if you wanted to spend a lot more alone time with yourself, you damn well have the right to do it. And I say do it, do it, do it. And don't be afraid of losing friends that way, because you'll be gaining a lot more internally. The third one is kind of, I don't know, I guess I would say it's kind of subjective, but then again not. You might not be having a lot of friends right now is because a lot of people aren't understanding what you're going through. A spiritual awakening is sometimes hard to even to explain to yourself, let alone trying to explain to someone else. And if you try to explain these things to people that you're going through, and they're just giving you weird looks, what the hell is going on? Is this dude crazy now? They're probably not your true friends to begin with. Or, maybe you just need to have a better ability to express what you're going through. You can do that by writing things down, I don't know, making videos, just explaining your own journey to yourself and doing things of that nature. But, a lot of people aren't going to understand what you're going through, and that's completely fine. And if they are calling you crazy or whatever else, then it's time to let them go as well, because we're not here to be brought down by people. Every single thing is going to show us a lesson, show us a person that we don't want to have in our life anymore because they're treating us this way or that way. But eventually, the truth will reveal itself, and you'll have so much more light shown upon all your relationships once you figure out, what's actually going on. And that brings me to like the next point, is that the more that you develop this deeper relationship with yourself by spending alone time with yourself, seeing the truth of other people and things of that nature, you're going to be able to find the relationships that you're actually looking for. And maybe it will like not be for a long time, or maybe you'll just start seeing people in a new light, and then that will help you develop a new relationship with someone. I can kind of give an example of that. Like once I started to really work on myself, there were people that I didn't actually want to be friends with anymore. So I wasn't their friend for a long period of time. And then I came back, we, somehow got reacquainted and stuff. And then since I had changed so much, that the relationship that was with those people has now changed. Of course, there's still going to be problems in any type of friendship and things of that nature, but it's a lot better than it ever was, and it's because I had to change first. So don't be afraid to be the one to change for the betterment of your friendships with people and things of that type. So yeah, guys, that's all I had on my mind today. It was just kind of, reflecting on not having too many friends and just knowing that it's completely okay. And there's reasons for it, and you're going to come to your own reasons that you won't have too many friends too. And maybe you have a bunch of friends, who knows? But I thought I'd share my perspective on it. Thanks, guys. Peace.